So this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Dark Victory 1939. I had mixed feelings about this. I'm giving it 3 out of 5 stars. Bette Davis is pretty good. She got Academy Award for Best Actress in Jezebel the previous year. Oh, Jezebel. Which is pretty good, decent flick, I think. Jezebel. I think I watched that one with my former coworker, when she was in her mid-20s, the chubby Chinese gal from San Francisco. Who hasn't talked to me in like 10 years. Maybe she'll come back to me like Bette Davis. I kind of doubt it, though. Most women around here are flaky, man. But it's sort of a romantic tearjerker, I guess. It didn't really make me cry, though. I'm not attracted to Bette Davis. And she looked terrible in the 1971 movie with what's his name? I can't think of the name of it, but she didn't get Best Actress for this one. I think a lot of the awards went to Gone with the Wind or Wizard of Oz. And then you throw Wuthering Heights in the mix, and there's a lot of competition, a tough competition for Dark Victory. In fact, that's the title, one of the bonus features there, tough competition for Dark Victory. So Bette Davis is kind of a libertine, trust fund baby. She's kind of like partying and playing with their horsies. Humphrey Bogart is the stable boy, and Ronald Reagan is just some guy who likes to get drunk all the time and hang around with Bette Davis. He's like, can I buy you a drink? He's like a lounge lizard. That's what I was trying to say. He's like a lounge lizard, and so Bette Davis has flashes. She crashes her horse into one of the fences, and she falls down the stairs. She has no feeling in her left hand. She keeps burning her hand with the cigarette. So George Brent, who's in a bunch of movies with her, is like a doctor who wants to move to Vermont and discover some great brain surgery discovery in his lab in Vermont, and they're in Long Island. So she goes to him. They fall in love instantly. He proposes to her, and she accepts, but then she learns that she lied about the diagnosis, that George Brent and her best friend were lying about the diagnosis, that she had a death sentence. She was going to die from the tumor that was still in her head. She thinks that she's back to normal. So she goes back to her libertine lifestyle with Ronald Reagan, partying and playing with the horsies. And she even kisses Bogey in the horse stable. I guess Bogey and Ronald Reagan were big stars at this in 1939. Bedtime for Bonzo is a great flick. I didn't really care for Ronald Reagan, the governor. Of course, I wasn't alive back then, but my parents really hated him. I thought he was pretty decent his first couple years as president, and then he went downhill fast. But I'm in the minority in that opinion. Most people around here won't even give him credit for doing good work during his first 2 years. Anyways, after kissing Bogey, she feels guilty about deserting George Brent, who loved her the entire time, wanted her to be happy before she died. So she understands finally, and she reconciles with him. They get married, and they go to Vermont. And that's pretty much the movie right there. I've got to get ready for work, but I've got some DVDs to show you first and foremost. And oh, by the way, I'm getting an Adrian recommendation or mention or whatever you want to call it. I'm getting that one today. Hopefully it's waiting for me today at home. This is Dark Victory. Nice photo of Bette Davis. I liked Jezebel better than this, actually. It's kind of a soap opera, romantic tearjerker kind of movie. Not my bag, but and I'm not attracted to Bette Davis, especially when I saw what she looked like when she got older. She's kind of short, though. And I don't know. Of course, it was in glorious black and white. It wasn't colorized. This one looks colorized, though. David Copperfield. There's W.C. Fields right here. So I'm going to watch that tomorrow. I did pretty good. I got about 7 hours of sleep. So hopefully I can get David Copperfield, Flesh Gordon meets the Cosmic Cheerleaders, the Adrian mentioned, which is supposed to be a really dumb porno parody. But if it's anything like the original, what they decided to do it like 10 years later or something. I don't know when Flesh Gordon came out. Maybe it was 16 years after it is sequel. So that should be interesting. We'll see how that goes. Adrian's spot on most of the time, so I'm not too worried. Although I did see a lot of bad ratings on it. So I don't know if the sequel is as good as the original until I actually watch it. Hopefully tomorrow, and then hopefully I can get to pick up on Highway 101. Pick up on 101 is what it's called, which is a highway in California. It doesn't really make sense, but it's got Martin Sheen as a hippie dude in 1971. So I better get going. Laters.